Okay, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and we started seminars even.
Okay, ma'am. We haven't seen Mr. Abur coming and Mr. Padi is already here, ma'am. Padi is already here.
Padi. Hello, Padi. Good evening,
Alhamdulillah.
Padi.
Hello,
But,
Padi.
I'm
Good evening,
already
Padi.
joined.
Oh, yes,
But in
Padi
this
stay
time,
here.
I with Principal Piwa School. He
Okay.
is my friend in university. So
Ah,
is you know reuni?
reunion.
Yeah, reunion.
Okay. He can join then.
Yes, inshallah.
Thank you.
But this is far from office. I am now in Ciseeng. So I'm off camera because I am driver.
Oh,
Okay?
Siseng. Oh, be careful while you're driving,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Adi.
This is my friend. He is a principal and I'm very happy to meet
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he made
Alhamdulillah.
a lot of friends. Yeah.
Almost
Adi enjoying.
almost 20 years, yeah.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yes.
This school is very big now.
Best Padi.
Yes. Let's continue. Miss Tanti, supervisor, Miss Donia, is
Okay.
okay, no problem. Continue.
Okay, Miss Putri, shall we start?
Pabur, stay here, Pabur. Good evening, Pabur. Are you stay
Is
here?
Pabur coming? We can give the time for Pak Abur if he happen to join us. Bu Fitra,
Yeah.
we can start. Then later, if Pak Abur happen to be with us, then we can give the time to him to give.
Okay, thank you, Bu Hastanti. We start now these webinars. Okay, Bu, you see?
Okay, so I start now.
Okay, ma'am. Bu Putri will.
Oh, moderator Ibu Putri. Okay, I'm sorry, Ibu Putri.
Yes.
Are you ready, Ibu Putri?
Moderator will book.
Okay, we start now ya.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good evening. Welcome to C1 Speak Up by English Teacher Forum for Vocational High School in First Regional Office of Education in Jawa Barat. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Putri from SMK Negeri 1 Gunung Sindur, and then I will be a moderator for our meeting this evening, Wednesday, 15th of November, 2023. I would like to welcome all participants of today's meeting. The first one is Bapak Dr. Abur Mustikawanta MED, the Head of Education Office, Region 1 of Jawa Barat, West Java Province. And then welcome to Ibu Haji Hastanti MPD, the Supervisor of Vocational High School of Bogor District. And also good evening for Ibu Fitranita MPD, the Head of English Teacher Forum of Vocational High School in Bogor District. And then also good evening for Bapak Adi Maulana, the Expert Policy Analyst of Education, Office Region 1, West Java Province. And I thank you for your participation from all the English teacher in Bogor Regency, all the senior or vocational high school teacher, especially for English subject. Okay, and then let's carry on to the main event. As you can see from the flyer, we have 3 speakers for this evening's meeting. The first one is Bapak Akbar from SMK Bina Mandiri Multimedia. Welcome. And then after that, we have Ibu Fatia Syarah, SSE, MSE from Sabilina Islamic Elementary School. And then after that, we have Bapak Endang Kurniawan SPD from SMK Insan Madani. And then from the flyer itself, we can see that our topic for tonight is to teach students, teaching experience, sorry. The topic for tonight is, for this evening, is teaching experience to boost your confidence. So I hope that the 3 speakers will give us new insight And then I hope that we can implement it in our class, ya Bapak Ibu. Okay, and then before I start the meeting for this evening, I would like to remind all the participants to participate actively. You can use raise hand feature to ask question, and then of course we will have Q&A, question and answer session later in this event. Yeah. Okay, without further ado, I will give the time for Bapak Head of Education Office Region 1, Bapak Dr. Abur. Is he already here? Apakah Bapak Abur sudah ada? Belum ya? Okay. Bapak Abur is not here yet. Maybe I will give the first order to speak, first chance to speak, to give the speech, the opening remarks for Ibu Haji Astanti, the supervisor of Vocational High School of Bogor District, for Ibu Haji Astanti. The time is yours.
Okay, Ibu Astanti. I'm sure Ibu Putri ya. And then the leader MGMP, and then after that Ibu Haji Astanti, and then Bapak Abur Mustikawanto. Okay. The first, yeah.
Yes, normally.
Yes, Efis memory ya. Okay.
Okay, Bu, I'm sorry. Okay, so for the first opening remark will be from the head of English teacher of Forum Bogor District for Ibu Fitranita. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you Ibu Putri as moderator tonight from SMKN 1 Gunung Putri ya. Give education for me tonight. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to each and all of everyone for being here today. Praise and gratitude. Let's us pray to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And Almighty, because tonight all together, salawat and greeting, let us also devote to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I Honorable Mr. Abur Mustikawanto, Master Education, the head of the KCD Wilayah 1, West Java Province. I Honorable Ibu Haji Hastanti, Master Pendidikan, is a supervisor West Java Province. I Honorable Mr. Adi Maulana MPD, is proposed analyst of KCD Wilayah 1, West Java Province. A honorable of all the principal SMK and Bogor Regency, West Java Province. A honorable of English teacher SMK Bogor Regency who have given the time and energy to attend the winners who want to speak up tonight. Okay, we have taken step by step with a sense of togetherness, improving the quality of students in vocational school in the district, which we love for the students. MGMP is a means of communication that is not hampered by time and space. We hope that it will serve as a medium for absorbing various positive input for the progress of our educations. As visually, we can do the communication and sharing information for English teacher here. We realize that no system is this word is perfect. For these reasons, we would like to express our gratitude for the suggestions and assistance from all parties. Hopefully, this webinar is useful for English teacher is particular. And then now we are entering the 16 sessions. Where in these sessions, we are still discussing our school-based program. With this webinar, we can broaden our insight and knowledge. You can also get interesting information speaker from the other schools. And then today we have 3 speakers. Of one them Miss Fatia Sarah, and especially tonight, yeah, because Miss Fatia Sarah from English teacher from SMK Bogor Regency. And then Miss Fatia Sarah, SSE, MSE from Global Leader of Girls GNT Japan. Yeah. And Ibu Sarah have educators and the competition English storytelling and present skill in MGMP last weeks. Yeah. Thank you, Ibu Sarah. You stay here, join with me in MGMP Kabupaten Bogor. And then second speaker, Miss Bapak Akbar SSS from SMK Bina Mandiri Multimedia. And Pak Akbar is thank you join here the speaker tonight. And then Mr. Bapak Endang Kurniawan SPD from Mandiri Vocational School. We hope that the speaker said tonight can bring inspiration to all of us in English teacher in Bogor Regency. Okay, thank you. All the speaker to join with attendance in the winners you want to speak up. And then the speaker give the information about the best school, and then we have get knowledge and information and adapt about the best in our program in this school. Okay, thank you, Ibu Putri. Thank you for your attention. I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Bu.
Thank you so much.
We will give certificates. Yeah, we will give certificate if all teacher have attended the webinar at least 5 times before they get a certificate. Jadi all English we have MGMP. We give the certificate for all the webinars. We have 5 times in the webinars. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Ibu Putri. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My pleasure, Bu Fitra. I apologize for my mistakes before. And then the next speaker will be Ibu Haja Hastanti MPD, the Supervisor of Vocational High School of Bogor District. For Bu Haja Hastanti, the time is yours.
Thank you, Bu Putri. Ya, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Can you hear my voice clearly, everybody?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. Because sometimes I lost signal of internet here. Okay. Well, first of all, let's express our greatest gratitude to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because of His blessings. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, yeah. It's clear, ma'am.
Okay.
It's clear.
Okay. I'm afraid I lost the signal again. Right. And salawat and salam be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and also for us later as the follower until the end of the time. Yeah. Okay. Ibu Bapak, first of all, let me thanks, of course, to the head of Education Office of Bogor, Region 1 of Bogor, Mr. Abur, who actually today is his birthday, but unfortunately he is not in. I cannot see his name in the attendance. Yeah, and of course, Your Honor, Mr. Adi Maulana, the officer of Education Office and Policy Analyst. And hello?
Yeah, Bu. Yes, you can
Okay, so
continue.
Oh, it's
sorry.
okay. Really. Continue, Miss Asanti. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, Ibu. Stay here.
Okay, because I'm afraid I lost my signal because the picture on my screen is not moving. Okay, so still continue, yeah? Right, okay. Well, and also our beloved colleagues tonight, thank you very much for your attendance. It's a meaningful course for the continuation of our program, C1 Speaks Up, yeah? And also our speakers tonight, Mr. Akbar, Mr. Endang, and the guest speaker tonight, Ms. Fatia. Thank you very much. Tonight's topic is teaching experience to boost your confidence. Of course, confidence here and confidence of teaching. So hopefully we can learn many things from our three speakers. Yeah, we're glad that tonight we have a guest speaker with whom hopefully we can learn many things from her. Well, from the sharing knowledge of the three speakers tonight, let's explore their experience and then as our knowledge to develop our teaching, everybody, our college. And thank you very much also to some guests from SMA, teachers of SMA, because we also invite teachers who are interested in, especially what we call it, pioneer teacher, yeah, and those teachers in the school which we call a center of excellence also are invited. So thank you very much. Tonight, how many people already are there, Ms. Putri? How many participants already?
Now we have 34 participants.
34 participants. Alhamdulillah, yeah. Okay, hopefully tonight we can learn something from the guests. Okay, keep going with the activities and let's practice our English to and especially for teaching, we can learn something from our speakers today. Okay, that's all. I guess I do not want to talk much tonight. Yeah, good luck everybody. Thank you very much for joining and keep going to develop our task in teaching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Bu Haja Astanti, for your opening remarks. And I hope as well that our session for tonight, for this evening, will be inspiring for all the participants here. And then the next opening remarks will be from Bapak Adi Maulana MPD. Bapak Adi, are you still here?
Yes, I'm here, but I think it's enough. And in this time, I still driving from Ciseeng to Peradenan. So it's not comfortable, it's not safety, but thank you for all my leaders, Mr. Abu, Mr. Santi, Mrs. Pitra, and all the teacher. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Okay, Pak. Yeah, we will continue our meeting. Thank you. Keep safe. Actually, I also live in Ciseeng, Pak. And then the situation is very, yeah, after the rain before in the afternoon, it is so wet ya, becek banget gitu di daerah Ciseeng. Okay, thank you Pak Adi Maulana. Thank you for your presence here. Maybe after maybe Bu Yusi or Pak Hakim, we will start with the first speaker for tonight, yeah. Okay, so for all the participants in this Zoom meeting, let's start our session, the seminar for teaching experience to boost your confidence. And then according to the rundown here, the first speaker will be Bapak Akbar from SMK Bina Mandiri Multimedia. Okay, and I can see Bapak Akbar is already here. So Bapak Akbar, are you ready for your presentation? Yes, okay, you can unmute yourself, Pak. You are still muted.
Hello.
Okay, hello, Pak. Nice to see you. Okay, are you ready? Please start your presentation.
Okay. All right, everyone. Can you hear my voice well?
Yes, we can hear you, although it's a little bit noisy, yeah, but we can hear you.
All right. All right. Can I start?
Okay, Pak. Yeah, you can start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and especially all the great English teacher. Yeah. Good evening. And before, I would like to say thank you very much for giving me this special chance to be here today as the one of the teachers up here. And actually, my name is Akbar, and I'm an English teacher from Dinas Multimedia.
Suaranya maaf Pak Akbar agak ini ya, agak kurang jelas, agak pecah ya.
Oh, okay.
Mungkin speakernya kali ya Pak.
Yeah.
Okay. If your connection is good, then maybe
hello.
You can try.
Yes. Yeah, good.
Try without headset. Okay.
Okay, Pak Akbar.
All right. Okay. Can I continue?
Good voice. Okay, enough.
Okay. All right. Before let me introduce about myself, yeah, a little bit. My name is Akbar, and I'm an English teacher from Bina Mandiri Multimedia Vocational High School. Do you know where is it, everybody? Do you know? No. Okay. Actually, it's in Cilengsi, still Bogor Regency.
Cilengsi. Okay.
All right. Today, I would like to share my own experience. Actually, I've been teaching English at my private school, Bina Mandiri Multimedia Professional High School. It's running for 2 years. Actually, I started to teach English at Bina Mandiri Multimedia since 2022, July 2022. Actually, I'm not, my background actually isn't educational background, yeah, but I was major in English literature actually. But yeah, actually, I have, I am. I was major in English literature. But actually, I have teaching experience when I was taught in some English course near my home. The name is Mecca International College, and I have taught in that English course for something like 1 year, and then I decided to be an English teacher at my private school right now, Bina Mandiri Multimedia Vocational High School. So it's first of all, yeah, based on my experience, and then actually, I would like to share about my teaching method at my private school, Bina Mandiri Multimedia Vocational High School. Actually, I've been English course teaching method at my private school, Bina Mandiri Multimedia, which is we do more practice than theoretically. After I explain well about the lesson to my students, and then I ask them to stand up in front of class to speak up about our lesson. So I believe I have 2 points of my teaching method that I use at English course is, the first is it's really useful to increase their English, and the second is really useful as well to increase their confidence, because I believe, not I think, but I believe we know and everybody knows, we have learned English that we were studied from elementary and then junior high school and then vocational high school. But what did we get after we graduated from senior high school? Almost of our graduated, they speak English stutter, right? They speak English stutter. When they have an interview station, when they apply a job in a company, they speak English stutter, or even they cannot speak English at all. So it's based on my own NCAD. So yeah, I can apply my English teaching method of my last English course because our Ministry of Education has been applied independent curriculum. But if Ministry of Education never applying of that independent curriculum, I think I never or I cannot apply our teaching method or my own teaching method. But since Ministry of Education surely has been applying independent curriculum, so I can apply it at my private school. So I'm so happy. So that's why I really want to be an English teacher at my private school right now, and I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Good.
And then all right, can I continue? And then I have another step, yeah. After I always motivated, and then I always stimulate my students to stand up in front of class and then to speak up. And I always say to them, take it easy, don't be shy. And then just try to speak up. Don't think too much about the grammatical. Actually, when you get used into it, of course, your intuition will be better or will match your grammatically of your intuition itself actually. So I always use teaching English course teaching method at least 1 week or 2 weeks before examination. I always do interview session for all of my students, start from 10th grade, 11th grade, or even 12th grade. I always applied it actually because without any interview session, we cannot see our students' English progress, right? So they don't have a special chance to speak up. They never get a good chance to speak up in front of us, just personally, one by one. So that's why I prefer to choose interview session at least 1 week or 2 weeks before we start the examination, something like that. Okay, I think that's all about my teaching method that I've been applying at my private school.
Okay, Pak Akbar, thank you for your insight. Thank you for your participation and your story. So in short, you have talked about the chance for the students to speak up.
Yep.
And then because we are vocational high school, that we prepare the students to get a job, yeah. So in terms of them to speak English because it's their requirement in their workplace to have a skill of English, you have to give so many chance for the students to develop their speaking skills, yeah. And then one of your method is to do interview session
Yeah.
before the exam. Okay,
Ya,
so
betul.
Bapak Ibu, that is the method, one of the method to boost technique, to boost confidence for the students to speak up is to do interview session so they have the chance to speak up. So that's one point from Bapak Akbar here from SMK Bina Mandiri Multimedia. Thank you, Pak.
Yes, my
Okay.
pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Okay, so Bapak Ibu, let's continue to the second speaker for our evenings for today's meeting. This evening, we already have here with us Ibu Fatia Syarah. Okay, Ibu Fatia Syarah is, if I'm mistaken, is a lecturer ya Bu ya? In
No, actually.
no,
But I hope so.
actually, okay. 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 Before I start, before I give Ibu Fatia Syarah the time to present her presentation for our meeting, let me read some of the educational background from Ibu Fatia Syarah. She has educational background. The first is from Pondok Pesantren Dar El Kolam, Banten, and then she went to Dirasat Islamiyah in UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. Magister of Communication Science in University of Indonesia, and then after that, she also went to University of Tsukuba, Japan. And I also recognize that you were the participants of Genesis, Japan-East Asia Network of Exchange for Students and Youth in 2017. And then after that, Ibu Fatia Syarah is the trainer for teachers at Sabilina and An-Nahl Islamic School. And specialized in effective communication and public speaking. Okay, Ibu Fatia Syarah, thank you so much for joining us today. And then I will give you time for your presentation.
Okay,
Good evening, Bu Sarah.
good evening, Miss, and everyone.
Okay,
Thank you for
thank
having
you
me here.
joining here in
Yes, the pleasure is
webinar
mine.
tonight.
Yes,
Okay.
I hope I can share something useful for all of you. And by the way, can you make me a co-host so I can share my screen? Ah, perfect. Wait. I'll share you my screen.
Sharing in Japanese, Ibu Sarah ya. Get informations.
Okay, yes. I hope I can share some useful information. But before, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let's give thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us so much blessings so we can gather in these awesome opportunities. Peace and salutation to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has showed us the right way from the previous one, the bad way. And I'm so glad to be here today. And I want to say, yes, can you hear my voice?
Yes. Good
Yes.
voice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Clear.
Yes.
Yes, Bu.
And I will say hi to respectable head of English Teachers Forum of Bogor District, Miss Fitranita MPD, and Honorable Supervisor of Vocational School of Bogor District, Miss Hajah Hastanti MPD, and also the Head of Education Office Region 1 of West Java Province, Dr. Abdur Mustikawanto MED.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. And then Honorable the Young Expert Policy Analyst of Education Office Region 1 of West Java Province, Mr. Adi Maulana MPD. Honorable MC, Miss Putri, and all beloved teachers. Let me start my session today. I'm so curious, Busara. Oh, thank you. I just read the message. Okay. So the theme today is find your passion, boost your confidence. So it's a bit different than the other one. For this topic is teaching method to boost your confidence. But for me, I want every one of us to look at ourselves and find our passion to boost our confidence. Because how come we make our students confident if we are not confident enough? So I hope this session can make you more confident. Okay, so this is a little background. Just now the MC has mentioned it for everyone. Actually, if you take a look, I'm not graduated from English department, either the education or literature. I was graduated from Dirasat Islamiyah wal Arabiyah. So actually, I teach Arabic. And also, I continued my study in communication because my passion, one of my passion is to be a public speaker. And after that, I got a scholarship. So I continued my study in Japan, but it's a non-degree. It's 1 year and a half education. And where did I get my English? I think it's from my pesantren, Dar Al Kolam, because I never joined any course before. So I'm so thankful for all my teachers there who made me who I am today. Next, I will tell you a bit about the story of my life, and I hope you can take some of my patients there. Okay, first, 2007, I was graduated from Win Sharif Hidayatullah, and I started teaching in December. And luckily, in 2009, I got awarded as a best teacher. And then in 2010, I looked for a challenge because I love challenges. I love to learn new things. So I start my master degree. And it's not in education. I learned another thing. I learned communication and University of Indonesia. But my passion is still in teaching. I'm still teaching at that time. So in 2011, I got awarded as a most favorite teacher. And this polling came from the students. It's not from the foundation or from the headmaster, it's from the students. At that time, I teach Arabic. And before I came there, Arabic regarded as one of the most difficult lesson at that time. But thankfully, when I came there and I started teaching, I started so many techniques and methods that I think it will be fun for the students. And after that, they said in the polling that Arabic is the easiest lesson in the world. So I got awarded as a most favorite teacher at that time. In 2012, I got my master degree, and I got a nice story which is connected to the other year. So in 2012, the parents committee made a plan to bring the students to go to Singapore for field trip. It's for elementary school students, grade 4 until grade 6. They're still so young at that time, right? So the parents committee asked the headmaster to accompany them. The headmaster agreed to accompany them. However, like 2 months later, near the departure time, the headmaster was pregnant. So she couldn't go flying, and the parents committee discussed and they decided me to replace the headmaster. I was still a new teacher because there are more experienced teacher than me at that time. But luckily, I got the amanah, the trust to bring them, and it went well. And this experience will lead to another experience, which I will tell you later. And in 2013 until 2015, the headmaster and the foundation asked me to be a vice principal of Students Affairs. And after that, as I said before, I look for another challenge because I usually took a lead to be a teacher, a coach, if there are some competitions regarding public speaking, like reading poetry or storytelling or speech and etc. Usually I was the teacher at that time. So they asked me like, why not making a public speaking club? So I said, okay, let's try it. And alhamdulillah, it also went well. And even in 2017, I was asked by the other two schools, to make another public speaking clubs there. And in 2017, a friend of mine who worked at Ministry of Youth told me there was an opportunity to be a supervisor of Genesis. Genesis is Japan Students Exchange for high school students, senior high school students actually, but they needed a teacher to be their supervisor from Indonesia to go there. All is free, but I had to pass the interviews first. So I got the interview twice with the first boss and the second boss. And you know what? When they ask, tell me about your experience going abroad. Have you ever been abroad before? I said, yes, I had been abroad before, and I brought the students to Singapore. What age? Grade 4 until grade 6 students. And what did the boss say after that? Okay, you are accepted. Oh, why? I said. So he said, because you brought grade 4 until grade 6. You will succeed. And I believe you will be success to bring the senior high school students. Okay, let's proceed. Alhamdulillah. So I never knew that the previous experience will lead to this new awesome opportunity. And also I was chosen to be Internet Baik Ambassador. At that time, we all know Telkomsel, right? Telkomsel, Yayasan Kita and Buah Hati, and ICT Watch made the campaign to do internet in the good way. So they asked many people around Indonesia, all over Indonesia, to be an ambassador. So I was selected to be one of the 12 Internet Baik ambassador all around Indonesia. And then I also got a new challenge to be a trainer for teachers in active and fun learning, effective communication, and public speaking. And in 2019, it was my life change experience. I applied to Embassy of Japan. And you know what? The start is I just clicked the WhatsApp information. So I don't know who sent me that information, but I just click it and I said, I think it's a reliable information. I just followed the step and I applied. And actually I succeed until the first offer selection. So I succeeded for the writing task, and then the interview task, and then the selection from all Indonesia. And when the application brought to Japan, I got denied. So it's around 2,000 participants something, and they only selected 2 or 4 at the time. And the next year in 2019, I tried one more time because I don't want myself to regret the chance. So I applied again, and luckily I got selected until the end. And I went to Japan for a year and a half, and all is free under Ministry of Education in Japan. And in Japan also, I started to be a volunteer actually at first. In Kumon, do you know Kumon? We have also Kumon in Indonesia, right? But Kumon in Indonesia is famous with its math. But in Japan, it's more famous with its English. So I started to be a global leader there. And up until now, I'm still teaching there. So once or twice a month through online, I still teach in Japan. And then here I want you to see some of experiences in Japan. So here is my program, the teacher training program, the first semester in Japan. We are from many countries, from African, from Thailand, Brazil, and some of Indonesians. We got welcomed by our program and also by master degree in education, even though this is a non-degree program, but we are under master degree in education in Japan. So we learned a lot about education in Japan. And this is a welcome party from MAX, Ministry of Culture. And we also got welcomed by Indonesian Students Association, or we say PPI, Pelajar Indonesia something. And also I volunteered myself in Indonesian Muslim organization in Japan, and I also became one of the committee there. And I met an attaché of education in Japan. I gave her my book, the book from teachers in my school. And then we present something in Japan, how to cook Indonesian food. Can you guess what food it is?
What? Rendang?
The next one is rendang, but the first slide is actually it's written in katakana in Japan.
Pepe
Yes,
Palembang.
perfect. It was pempek. Yeah. Okay. And then we had Indonesian food together with Sensei. Sensei is teacher in Japan, and he couldn't eat spicy food. And he said, "Oh my God, Sarah, you want to kill me because of this food." I gave him rendang with the 10 level of spiciness at that time. Yeah. So we also learned Japanese calligraphy. It's called shodo. Yes. And this was our final presentation about Indonesia, and at this time I presented about rendang, and I also explained Indonesia through posters. This is my sensei, and we wear traditional costume from our country. The middle one is from Nigeria, the other one is from Malawi. So it's their beautiful costumes. And I want to show you a bit of my presentation in Japanese. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Arigato.
Can you hear it, or should I use something? Usually share computer sound. So wait. Please show me your thumbs if you can hear it.
Sure.
Yes, we can hear it.
Asia no chizu desu. Kore wa Indonesia desu. Indonesia wa tonan Asia ni arimasu. Kore wa Nihon desu. Indonesia kara Nihon made hikoki de shichijikan gurai kakarimasu. Sekai de Indonesia wa yongban me jinko ga oi desu. Ichiban wa chugoku desu. Nihon wa ju ichiban me desu. Okay, so you can hear it clearly, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
We should continue. And the visit to Komaba, this is a senior high school there. They perform the music performance here, and they made like science, what is it? Experiments. And this was an exchange English language activities to Tsukuba University at Tage Elementary School. You can see various people from all over the world here. And this one was when I volunteered as a global leader in Kumon GNT Japan. But not really volunteering, because volunteering we don't get paid, but this one we got paid. And then traveling. This was me in like night gown and many other interesting places. This is Shinkansen in Japan, the fastest train. We have it now, Push, the fast train to Bandung. And beside a lovely traveling, I also became a guide for my family and friends. I manage all the itinerary and made a whole plan for their journey. And this was our senior graduation and farewell party. And you can look at the halal options there. They really think of a diversity. So as Muslims, we felt really safe there, because they really thought of our food, of our comfortable things. So we all feel safe there. And I want to talk about me here. Can you see the one with orange hijab there? So as all we know that Indonesia don't use English as our first language. So sometimes when I discuss with my friends or talk with my friends, I felt a bit insecure, because my English, I thought that it's not as good as them. However, because maybe the sensei or the coordinator or some of my friends saw me as a confident person, I always feel thankful, and I always feel like it's okay. It's okay. Even though I'm not as good as them, I still have many good things in me. So I hope my confidence make me felt like safe. So the coordinator chose me as a speaker to speak in front of the seniors at that time. So it was a wonderful experience because I was selected among other native speakers from many countries. And the next one, it was COVID-19 situation. So we changed the situation in life to be online. So we started doing Zoom. And beside being like restricted because of COVID situation, I still had a chance to visit some schools in Japan. And I also became a speaker in Genesis event. And this is our traveling time. You still see we were wearing masks at that time. And we still celebrated Indonesia Independence Day in Japan, even though we are in the Japan, but we still celebrated our Indonesian independence. And this is our study trip. You ever heard about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? So we listened about the atomic bomb experience told by the relative of the victims. And we wear kimono at that time. And this was, even though I said the many good things, I also faced some difficulties because we had to make research. It's like thesis. So we still had to present. My theme is school improvement through teacher professional development in Indonesia, focusing on teachers' English ability. I use my school as a case study. And this was our graduation. And this was a farewell party with the seniors and juniors. And traveling again and again. This is in spring. I show you many seasons there because they have 4 seasons. And this is winter and snow, and autumn with the yellow ginkgo or the yellow leaves. And the red one is also still in autumn. And in the middle one, it's in summer. The other one is Harry Potter Castle in Japan. And 2021, it's time to go back to Indonesia. And what did I do? I wanted to give whatever I have to Indonesia, because Indonesia has given me so much beautiful opportunities and I want to give it back. And I tried to make my school to join a competition in CMEO, Japan. CMEO is like organization of Ministry of Education in Southeast Asia. And we became a winner, a second winner among 282 schools. And I was and still being a global leader for Kumon GNT Japan. So I still teach in Japan each month. And I try to implement Kumon Japan method to improve students' English skill. I applied many of their awesome methods. And I also use my story, my experience to motivate my students. So the students not always get a lesson, but also experience. And this is me. They meet me in their news because I was regarded as a person who still promote Japan and Indonesia friendship. And hello, Miss Yusi, do you remember this? I was a team leader of Indonesian teachers go to Turkey. So,
yes, of course.
yeah, one of my
It was me who wearing purple.
Oh yeah, purple jacket or purple coat.
Yes.
One of my biggest dream is to help as many teachers as I know to get new experience, such as going abroad. So when Qatar Airways made a campaign to give free tickets for all teachers in the world, I shared to as many people as I know. And we made it around 11 teachers. We went to Turkey from the Qatar Airways campaign. And the next one, 2021, time flies, whether you're wasting it or not. So please do not waste our time because time still flies. And I was invited to being a speaker in national and international events. The left one is from the Genesis. So I became a speaker for Asian countries. The other one is from the Embassy of Japan. They asked me to tell about teacher training program. And traveling in December 2021, I managed to travel around Malaysia. And 2023, it's our year. Our time is really limited. So please do not waste it living someone else's life. Please choose your own life, find your passion, and boost your confidence. And this is me again. I was invited to Japan this year in February to be in the video of the 50th year of Asian-Japan Friendship and Cooperation and its future prospect from Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan, and I will show you the video. Okay.
Genesis opened the door for me to become a better educator. After participating in the program, I studied in Japan and learned about Japan's education system. And I am now utilizing Genesis opened the door for me to become a better educator. After participating in the program, I studied in Japan and learned about Japan's education system. And I am now utilizing that experience to work on improving education in my own country.
Yes, Alhamdulillah, I was in one frame with the Prime Minister of Japan at that time. And in March, I went to Korea, to Seoul and Busan. And in May, I also went back to Seoul. And in May, I managed to do Umroh by myself. I mean, independently, without any agent travel. And in May 31, I came back to Turkey again. And beside traveling, I also became some speaker in the community, also in my boarding school. And the other one is from Asian. This one is the post from Asian Secretariat. Now, after a long story of my experience, what I want to tell is, please, everyone, analyze your strength. Think about your passion. Think about what you are good at. When it made you confidence, it will influence your students. They will see it and they will follow it. So for me, I found mine. First, I love teaching. Everywhere, I always teach. Even though I went for Umroh, I still teach there. So if without leaving my obligation, I still do my passion. So teaching is my passion. Teaching is my hobby. Number two, Alhamdulillah, I have my Arabic competency. So it helped me a lot to understand verses of Quran and also to help me doing my Umroh independently. English, I learned it independently too. And I love to challenge myself and I always learn. Up until now, I still learn with my friend. She is a native speaker. I learn from her every Wednesday. I came to her apartment and asked her some grammatical things up until now. And public speaking, besides being a coach, I also love to speak in front of public. I hope I can share whatever good things I have. So because in Hadith we know, إذا مات ابن آدم انقطع عمله إلا من ثلاث. If a person dies, all his or her good deeds will disappear, except three things. Sodakoh jariyah, it's like sodakoh, right? The good things we give to many people, and beneficial knowledge, because maybe I don't have that much money like the Sultan there. So I hope my experience, my knowledge will be beneficial for everyone. And the last one is a child who pray for her parents. And number 5 is traveling. I want to use my traveling as a tool of education. I always share many new information to my students, so they will say, oh, in Vietnam, they do this. In Malaysia, they do this. In Korea, they do this. So I always share my knowledge. And every time I travel, I always teach there. Okay, so that's all what I can share today. My message is find your passion and boost your confidence. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah, for your presentation. It looks like there are some things that we can implement in our life. especially how to boost our confidence, is to find our passion. I also feel like if we have our own confidence, there are some good things that will follow. Yeah, if we listen to your story, Mishara, because you are confident, you are selected as sorry, you are selected as the speakers, the teachers, the trainers, or for the awardee of that max scholarship. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah, for your sharing, your experience sharing, and then for the tips. Okay, Bapak Ibu, let's continue to the next speaker. We still have Bapak Endang Kurniawan SPD from SMK Insan Madani. He will also share about teaching experience to boost our confidence as a teacher, and then we also hope that the confidence is also give the good influence for our students. Yeah, Mr. Endang.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Endang, the time is yours.
Oke. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Pak
Good evening, Miss Dona. Thank you for the time, the host. First of all, I would like to say thank to Bu Hastanti, as the advisor of English teacher at Bogor. Is one of the my favorite lecture because I am one of her student when I was at university. And then the second, thanks to me, Bu Fitranita, as the head of English teacher forum. And then all the teacher, thanks for all the fans, yeah. And then yeah. And then the last, maybe I'm going to say thanks to Bu Fatia Sarah for the insight. I think it's very great experience, yeah, and inspiring me, of course. I never go to abroad, of course. So maybe someday, I hope I could go abroad with Fatia, Bu Fatia, maybe.
Inshallah we can.
Okay, can I share the screen, Bu Putri?
Yes, you can. You are the co-host.
Bentar. Wait, it takes time. Wait. Okay, wait. Can you see the screen?
Yes, Pak.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I would like to share about the profile of my school, SMK Insan Madani. Have you ever heard about this school or visited this school before?
Not yet.
Okay. So, SMK Insan Madani, this is the profile. SMK Insan Madani was built in 2012, and then the location at Sukajaya, Bogor Gansi. Sukajaya is very far from Cibinong. It takes maybe 2 hours if I want to go to Cibinong, and it's about 62 kilometers. So you can imagine if there is a meeting in Cibinong. So I spent 2 hours to reach the location, and then we have
Sorry,
two
Pandang.
programs. We have two
Pandang,
programs.
sorry. Hello.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, but we still cannot see your PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, wait a moment.
Is it still loading, Pandang?
I think there is a problem with internet connection. Can you see the presentation now?
We can see the file, but not the PowerPoint. So it's not open yet. Maybe you can share the file through WhatsApp to one of the pengurus.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I will share.
You can share to me, Pandang.
Okay,
Maybe,
wait.
yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, the file is sending to Miss Donna. Have you received the file, Miss Donna?
Yes. Okay, wait, but I think I'm not the co-host for this meeting, so I'll give it to Pak Hakim. Pak Hakim, are you ready? Okay.
Maybe Bu Yusi, maybe Bu Donna.
Yeah, I have already sent to pengurus group. Okay. BUC, can you please?
Bu Donna, you are the co-host now.
Oh, co-host. Okay. But I have to download first. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute.
Pandang, so remember me?
Yes. Okay. Can
We
I
met?
continue? Okay. I can see the PPT.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, so
Bu Fitri ya, Bu Fitri. Okay, please next to slide 2. Okay, this is the profile of my school. The name of school is SMK Ihsan Madani. It was It was established in 2012, and then the address at Sukajaya Bogor Regency. And then we have 2 programs of study. The first, office administration, and the second, digital marketing. And the number of students, 33,083 students. And we have 11 class, and the area of the school, we are from rural area. I just say to you that the location of our school, it's about 62 kilometers from the capital city of Bogor. And then this is the short story of the school. SMK Ihsan Madani was established in 2012. It became the first vocational high school in Sukajaya Bogor. So at the time, there is no vocational school. So if the student wants to continue to the highest level, to the highest school, they need to access more far. The distance is about maybe 20 kilometers from their home, and it really will spend their money and their time. So the head of the foundation of my school built this school to help people there to access the education of especially in high school. Okay, next slide, please. Slide 3, please. Okay, so based on the topic of today, the teaching experience. So maybe this is my little bit teaching experience. I have taught at SMK Insan Madani since 2015, and I teach at all level because there is no English teacher there. So I is the one and only English teacher there. So, but now I have a partner from he is one of the alumni from this school, and then he continued to study, and then after graduate from this his university, he teach at this school. So my partner is actually my student also. Okay, next. So this maybe the problem when I teach there, the biggest problem in teaching English based on my experience. I think this the most problem during I teach there. I have only one exactly. The problem is most of students have limited vocabulary. So I don't know what's wrong with them, but when especially at grade 10, yeah, when I ask my student to introduce, for example, to introduce themselves, and then they could not speak anything. Could not speak anything. And then when I ask the student also to read the text, most of students get wrong of their reading. So the problem is, I think I have analyzed that they have limited vocabulary, and this problem influence or appears other problems, such as they can speak, they can read, they can write, because they have limited vocabulary. So I try to find the way how to solve this problem during the lesson. So I got maybe some method. Yeah, you can next to the slide okay. So as I have told you before that my problem is my students have limited vocabulary. So I think I use this way to solve the problem. In the beginning of the first semester in grade 10, yeah, I use 1 month at the beginning of the first semester to drill them. So I didn't teach the topic that material on the book, on the CP, or for example on the KIKD, but I try to another way. I try to drill them. Yes, next. Okay, this the way I did. First, I gave the picture, and I take some picture, and I gave the picture to them. Then I asked them to analyze which one belong to verb, noun, adjective, and adverb. They analyze the picture, and then they analyze the verb, which one belong to the verb based on the picture, and which one belong to noun as based on the picture, and etc. So then I asked them to create some sentences to describe the picture using their words. This is the next way. Yeah, the word that the student have collected, it must be created to some sentences to describe the picture. So that's the way. And then this one of the way. I think, I don't know, this method is this method is good or not for you, but for me it works. It can improve their vocabularies. And then the second problem, as I have told you before, that most of students can speak English. When I ask, for example, what sorry, when I ask maybe one of the student, can you say something? Or can you ask me? They just say no, yes, something like that. And then I think the problem is they cannot making question, because if we analyze, if we analyze that, I think they can speak English because they cannot create question sentence. I think, as we know that speaking, there is two activities: questioning and then responding. So I think this one of the key word if we want to make our students speak English, they have to make question sentence. So I also drill them with making question sentence. Then next. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for the time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Endang, for your presentation. The point is that you recognize the condition in the students that they have limited vocabularies, and then what is the thing that you implement in the class is you drill the students on how to enhance their vocabulary. You use other media such as visual media, for example, pictures or something like that, ya Pak ya? Okay, yeah. I hope that method will inspire all the teachers here, and then after that, become the way to make your students more confident in their own ability, ya Pak ya? Okay, thank you so much, Pak Endang. Okay, for all the teachers here, the time is now almost 9 p.m. According to the rundown, it's time for Q&A session, question and answer session. But before that, perhaps Mr. Abur, Pak Dr. Abur Mustikawan PMED will say something for us, to share something, for example, what happens today, maybe. Pak Abur, are you here? No?
Mr. Abur, are you?
He is here. He is here, but I don't think maybe he turned off. What is it? The mic. The name is here. The name.
The name is here. Yeah, I saw him recently, but now I think he is somewhere. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Okay, Bapak Ibu, all the speakers have presented their method to boost our confidence as a teacher. So maybe another teacher or maybe another teacher here as a participant would like to ask something to our speakers. You can ask questions to Bapak Akbar, Pak Endang, or Bu Sarah ya. Okay. I see Bu Donna is raising her hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
maybe I will give the chance first to Bu Donna, and then after that I will give the chance to ask question for Ibu Aisyah Fitri. But first, Bu Donna, please, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Bu Putri. Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you for the speakers, especially Pak Endang, my best friend in PPG. Thank you, Pak Endang. Hope to see you next time. And my question is, actually, I'm wondering to Bu Sarah. Okay, Bu Sarah, could you please tell me, from all of the countries that you have visited, which country do you think has the best education system, and could we maybe implement some of their education system in our country? What do you think, based on your experience? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can I answer it directly?
Yes, Bu Sarah, you can answer it.
Okay, so thank you for your question, Miss Donna. Okay, of course, my personal point of view is Japan, because I lived there for 1.5 years, and that country is really, what is it? Makes us all comfortable.
Well ordered.
Yeah. We felt safe there. And I see a lot of students, even they are still small, still young, but they have done their discipline. And everywhere, even you see the driver in the bus, every time you went out from the bus, they will say, arigato, thank you so much. I never experienced any angry Japanese man, even when I lived there for 1.5 years. And all their education based on research. So as student there, we do a lot of researches. So every time the teachers taught us, we have to make a summary, and it's all based on the research. And in Indonesia, I don't know for sure, because when I did my master degree and my bachelor degree in Indonesia, I never had any laboratory, because for me the laboratory is for science department only. But there, all students got their own laboratory. So they do research there, they do discussion with their sensei there, they have a lot of books to discuss there. So I really love their method of education, especially for the manner, for the moral character, because you put everything there, it never lost. Even I mistakenly put my key of the bicycle, because we use bicycle a lot there as a tool for transportation, it never lost. So yeah, their education is really good.
So they are very polite and disciplined, yeah, the main point. Perhaps we can implement that to our students.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We can.
Okay, thank you, Bu Sarah, for
You're
the
welcome,
nice sharing.
Okay, thank you, Miss Sarah, for your answer, and thank you, Miss Donna, for your question. Okay, before I give the chance to another participants to ask question, I would like to greet Bapak Abur Mustikawanto. Hello, Pak.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I'm in duty, still in Tasikmalaya City.
Okay.
I have a meeting with my big boss in West Java Province, yeah, educational department of West Java Province, Mr. Kadis, yeah, Mr. Kadis, Mr. Wahyu. So now I already arrived in one hotel, so I feel 8L, 8L. L means lapar, lung lali. I feel 8L, sorry. So you are great, especially Bu. I heard with your voice, Ibu, loud and clear, Ibu. Hang on, Ibu siapa ya?
Fatia. Ibu Fatia.
Fatia Sarah.
You have a good experience when you tell us about your experience in visit Japan. So I feel wow, surprised. Yeah, I said surprised, and also I will say sugoi in Japanese language. So
Hi,
is that
sugoi.
sugoi? So did you remember that word, Ibu
Of course.
Fatia?
Yes.
So sugoi, that's it.
Hi, sugoi.
Where is the picture of Ibu Fatia? Ibu Fatia. Okay, I scrolled my mobile phone, so I saw the beauty face in here.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Oh, kireno.
Everybody, today is the birthday of Mr. Abur, so why don't we greet him? Mr. Abur, happy
Yay,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday
thank
to
you very much.
you.
Wish you all the best, Mr.
Bye-bye.
Abur.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday, Pak Abur.
Happy birthday, Pak Abur.
Oh, Fitra, thank you very much. Arigato gozaimashita. So,
Hai, otanjobi omedeto.
arigato. So, Bu Fatia, ya. So, I have one question, maybe in Nihongo, ya. Doko ni, koko de, doko ni iruka.
Jakarta des.
Cigamas, Nihong,
Nihon
doko
ni.
ni.
Arimasu ka?
Hai, Sukubani sundaimashita.
Sukuba desu ne. Hai. Sukuba wa West Tokyo desu ne.
Hai.
Arigato.
Ichijikan gurai
Hai.
kakarimasu. Tokyo kara Sukuba made ichijikan gurai kakarimasu.
Watashi itakoto ga arimashita.
Sugoi desu.
Minasan, gomenasai ne. Minasan, gomenasai. Watashi Nihongo sukoshi dake. Dakara, Ibu Fatia, when I heard Ibu Fatia visit Japan for, I don't know, how long you have been there?
1 year and a half.
1 year and a half. So I spent for 3 years in Nagoya.
Oh, tutemo sugoi desu.
Ima wa watashi no Nihongo wa josu janai desu yo. Josu janai. Honto ni josu.
Totemo josu
Ima wa
desu.
heta.
Iye. Totemo josu desu.
Sukoshi dake ne, Fatia. So I feel surprised when you can say in Nihongo, Ibu Fatia. So maybe you and me same kabisa ya. Kabisa. So English okay, and then also Nihongo okay, but some of language from abroad like Russia and then Thailand, also Tagalog. So I can speak some of the languages because I have 1, 2 or 3 of friends from abroad. Also I can speak a little bit of Arabic, but in conversation, not in everyday conversation. But because nowadays I don't have a partner to talk with, so all the languages that I have forget.
Hayya bina natakalam Arabiyya idan.
Sugoi. So I'm takluk. So thank you very much, Ibu, Bapak. So maybe you can copy paste about Ibu Fatia experience, and maybe one day, like Pak Endang, you have an obsession to visit many places with Bu Fatia, yeah. So I heard that. No worry.
I think Bu Fatia should come to my school, and then she share about experience about at abroad, so she
That's
can.
great idea. Yeah, you can. Here can copy about
Speaker,
experience. This is great. Totally, this is great. The key is brave to say something in English. The key is like that. Like me, I'm not an English teacher anyway, Ibu Fatia. I'm a physics or electronics teacher, but I like to speak English, and I always making friends with silaturahmi, and then after that we can talk. So many people, as long as we talk each other, understand each other, that's okay. So Bule, talk with me. I never complain by them, by him. Never complain by them. As long as understand each other. That's my experience also, Ibu Fatia, and also our friend in here in Zoom. So as long as briefs to say something in English, even wrong or mistake with a verb, so that's okay. Just keep going as long as understand each other. So Bule never complaining, Pak Le, never. So thank you very much. So I want to say something a lot, so just give a chance to everyone in here who has a time. So I feel stomachache.
Okay. Okay, Pak, take your time.
Thank you. Keep going, yeah,
Okay,
keep
you're
going.
welcome.
Thank you, Pak Abur.
Okay,
Thank you,
Pak.
Babur. Happy birthday.
So this is great with our Zoom.
Hmm.
Luar biasa. Just keep going with our activities in every week one time. Thank you. So stay tuned.
Well done, Pak Abur. Well done.
Thank you, Pak Abu.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay, thank you, Pak Abur, for your questions.
Don't go
And
anywhere, Pak Abur.
I stay here, no worry. Until the end of our activities today, so I still here.
okay, thank you so much, Pak Abur. I actually could have met you because you visited our school SMK 1 Gunung Sindur last week in fossil activities.
But
But
I met with
I couldn't meet you because I have seminar K3.
Okay.
So that when you went around the classrooms, I couldn't meet you there. But I know that you visited our school, so it's nice to meet you, Pak Abur.
Yeah, what a pity, yeah, Bu Putri. Maybe one day I will visit.
Okay, maybe one day, yeah.
And you prepare me a cup of coffee, you know.
Okay, Inshallah. Okay, Pak, thank you, ya. Next, we have Butias from SMK Laboratorium Indonesia, who has raised her hand, maybe to ask questions, ya, Butias, ya.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
Bu Putri. Can you hear me?
Ininya?
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I want to ask to Miss Syara and Pak Endang as well. For Miss Syara, this time, actually for this program, we have a kind of problem to have or to encourage our friends to be the speaker in our event like this. So some of their reasons are they are not confident enough to speak in front of the public. So my question is, do you think there is a kind of relationship between what is it, speaking in front of public with other things that make those of our friends reluctant to do this activity, like speaking in front of the Zoom like this? So what do you think? In your opinion, what do you think make this friends of us reluctant to be the speakers in our event? Maybe you can give us some kind of insight so we can improve or we can approach our friend in some ways like that. Thank you, Bu Syara.
You are welcome. Should I answer or you have the next question for Mr. Endang?
Oh yeah, for Mr. Endang, I want to ask about the pictures that you take from or you show to your students. So what kind of picture that you show to your students? Is that photographs or cartoon pictures? And can you share us the source that you get, maybe from internet or books or whatever it is? You can share too, because I got some problems in finding interesting pictures to show to my students, especially our SMK students.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Maybe Bu Sarah will answer the question first, and then Pandang, ya.
Okay, thank you for your question, Ms. Tias. So yeah, I think we face the same problem everywhere. But I think maybe I hope these are some tips and tricks to boost the teachers' confidence. First, encourage them to find their patient first. So if their patient is teaching, that is already good. So at first, if you have a patient to teach, it's already a key answer, the first thing. And then the second one, please help them decide a theme or make a theme related to their patient. One of the teacher in my school love makeup, and she's really good at it. She makes a lot of like TikTok things or Instagram live things regarding makeup. If we ask her to speak English or talking in English and talking about teaching English, she will be reluctant. But if she speaks about makeup, she loves it so much. Why not giving her a chance to speak in front of public about something that she likes? One of the teacher loves cooking. Every time, like maybe like once in a week, she always brings something new. She really loves cooking. So maybe we can encourage her to talk about cooking. So please help the teachers, help our friends to find their passion first, and please talk about it. It's okay at first to make it in Indonesia, and after that we can help them to speak in English. So if we cannot always have faith that everyone can speak like us, every English teacher can speak English well, we have to help each other. Maybe that these tips and tricks can be done.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then Pandang,
Yes.
are you
Okay.
ready to share your picture?
Okay. So I think the question is what picture can we find here? So I think the answer is we can use all of the picture. We can search on internet, Google, and then the best picture is the real picture for the real activity, not the animation. So it will make student interest in to look at the picture. And but if there is no picture, we can describe anything in the class, for example, and then go student out of the class, for example, describe the things in the nature, for example. There's so many ways to describe. The point is not on the picture, but the what's it, the word on they can see. For example, we can take student to the field, for example. Yeah, we can ask them to analyze which one belong to noun, verb, and then etc. I think at school there are so many activities, right? So maybe that's all. We can find whatever picture we want to share to the student. As my experience, I also take the picture from the cover book. I think I take the student to the library, and then there are so many books, and then they describe the cover of the books to describe what activities on the cover book. That's all I think. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Pandang.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you, Pandang, and thank you, Butias, for your question and answer. Okay, Bapak Ibu, we still have time, and then I see here that Ibu Aisyah Fitri and Pak Nana Suryana has raised their hand. So now for the next question will be from Ibu Aisyah Fitri. Ibu Aisyah, please.
Okay, thank you, Bu Putri. Thank you so much for the chance. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Pak Endang and Mr. Akbar for sharing your experience. And I also do the method analyze like adjective, noun, etc. It works. Thank you. By the way, my question is very familiar with Ibu Tias to Miss Sarah. I really interesting about the public speaking, because I believe every teacher is public speaker, but to be honest, I often feel insecure when the audience is a lot of people that I don't know. I wonder, is my talk interesting? Do they understand? Do I make a lot of mistakes? Something like that. I think so. I think it will be interesting. Someday you kindly share with us how to be a good public speaker, Miss Sarah. And one more, I think I'm very insecure when Miss Sarah say to her students, in Japan, they do like that. In Singapore, they do like that. For me, I have never been to abroad, guys. So I can say that to my students. So please, Mr. Abur, Bu Fitra, Miss Astanti, please make program for us like MGMP goes to abroad like that.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Miss
absolutely
Putri.
agree. Love it, love it.
agree. Bahasa will be the first register.
Yeah, Panana is so happy, Panana.
Yeah, maybe Busara will give some kind of informations about how we can go to abroad. Like I was going to Turkey with Busara. She gave the informations about that, then we register and then we can go to Turkey with Busara. And that's really kind of amazing experience that we have. And it's about the teacher. So when I become a teacher, so I can go abroad, and that's really good things. Maybe Busara can share others informations about how we can go to abroad again. you should ask me again, Busara, okay? I'd love
Inshallah.
to.
Yeah, let's go together. It's one of my dreams too. I really want to help as many teachers as I can to experience new things. And if you like to go abroad, please come go abroad with me. This December, I will go to Hong Kong. Come join me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Interesting. Maybe you can share, Busara, share us what program and how could we join the program.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So
Okay,
at
thank
first,
you.
so it is going to Miss Putri as an MC first, or should I answer that directly?
You can answer it directly.
Okay, thank you. Miss Aisyah, right? What is the name just now? Sorry.
Yes, Miss
Yeah,
Aisyah.
Miss Aisyah. I saw you before in the competition, right?
Right.
Hey, thank you, Miss Aisyah. Okay, so first of all, I like to teach. I mean, I like to share everything that I know. So if you ask me to teach public speaking or to share about public speaking, I really love to. Even I teach ngaji, right? I teach everything if I know and if I have knowledge of it. I really love to share it. So please feel free to ask me anytime. And never think about money, right? Because it's teaching, and I believe everything will be paid by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And the second one, for the going abroad, it's okay, miss. I know that feeling. That's why I like to share this to all the teachers, that going abroad is not as expensive as you think. At first, we can find some resources like me. For getting scholarship is like my ninja way to travel, because I love traveling. And I didn't come from a wealthy family. If I want to go abroad, I have to fund it by myself. I cannot ask my father to do it. That's why I'll try myself to look for many options. At first, find scholarship. But to find a scholarship, it's hard too, right? We have to make a lot of researches and many documents and many interviews, many examinations. Yeah, so please find another way. For me, I love to find cheap flight. So for Hong Kong next month, I only pay it for 1.5 million. It's super cheap. The usual price for it is around 4 or 5 millions. So I found a campaign that Qatar, not Qatar Airways, for Turkey is Qatar Airways. For now is Cathay. Cathay is Hong Kong's flight. It's like Garuda, belongs to Indonesia. Yeah, they have a campaign to give all people free flight ticket. Actually, it's not really free because we have to pay the tax. But the tax is only 1.5, so it's really affordable. So the other things is I tried the Genesis before. It's not a scholarship, but it also needs a lot of knowledge to be passed for the examination. It's also free. And for the other things, I found myself, but I found a very good price, and I managed to do it by myself. I never joined any travel agent. That's why it's very cheap. It's really affordable. And I think all of us, we can do it if we want to try. Especially all of you are English teachers, right? You have the first tool that everyone needs. That is the most useful tool, is to speak English. And even though you think that my English is not really good, it's okay. Like Mr. Abu before said, it's okay to make mistakes. Even when I teach in Japan, they also always say that it's okay to make mistake. So for the experience to go abroad, first, English is a must. English is one tool. Second is, yeah, of course, money. If you don't want to find a scholarship, because it takes long. For the Japan scholarship, I needed a year to pass that. Yeah, for the written examination, the interview one, the research and etc., even the health task, it's a lot to do. And also it has an age limitation. But if any of you are under 34, you still can apply it. And if you want to apply it, you can ask my assistance. I will freely and I will be lovely to help you. And for the other one, we can allocate some of our money and we can go together. I will help you finding the affordable flight tickets, the hotel and etc. We can explore together if you like to.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Sarah.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you, Miss Sarah, for your answer. So maybe this is the time to say that if there is a will, there is a way. Yeah, manjada wajada.
Perfect.
Am I right?
Yes.
Manjada wajada. If there is a will, there is a way. Okay, thank you, Miss Sarah. And then now, Mr. Nana Suryana. Okay. Hello, Mr. Nana.
Halo, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, do you want to ask question? Okay,
Yes,
please, the time is yours.
Miss Putri, thank you for the times. And Miss Aisyah, I feel you. I feel you so much. And for Mr. Ndang, for me, tonight, you are the teacher. You are the really, truly, honestly, completely the teacher. Because as far as I see that you can well manage everything to become a really good teacher. Even you have a lot of limitation, the distance, the media, everything, but you done it good. So I think you are the truly teacher. Thank you so much for sharing with me today. And then for Miss Sarah, you're just answering all the questions that I made. Of course, I really wish that I can go abroad as well as you, that you show us really great time in traveling, that you able to teaching as at the same time that you got everything that you really wanted, right? And you're just living in someone else's dream, miss. So it's really good. You are so blessed. But yes, I couldn't agree more that to become a teacher in Indonesia, we have a lot of limitation. Honestly, I was there, tried to implement the way that you explained to us before. But still, we have a really big limitation with the government system that they demanding us that with the changing all the curriculum and then the way we should teach and then the techniques and everything, they seems to what is the name for appropriate word, drive us to teach this way. But thank you for the curriculum Merdeka that me myself I can be able to implement all the things that you just said before. And yes, it was really amazing way to improve all my students' English. And sometimes they just need to be encouraged a little bit to show them that they are fireworks, truly fireworks. So I couldn't agree more with that from your statement before. And yes, I'm waiting that you would ask me to joining with your trip into another country, probably. Surely, if there is a chance, I'd love to joining with your team, or probably you need help or needed a second hand. I'd delightly to help you.
Sure.
And allow me to say happy birthday to Mr. Abur. Hi, Mr. Abur. We met last week or 2 weeks ago when I become a master ceremony for the memorandum of understanding with United States of America at Medland School. So happy birthday, and you have the present when you are here at the Medland later on. Thank you, anyone.
I remember Banana.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I remember. You are also fluent in English. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the Mr. and Mrs. today. Thank you.
Okay.
And can I give comment for Mr. Nana too? So yes, I agree with Mr. Abur. Your English is excellent, Mr. Nana. And no worries, as long as you dream it, you can achieve it. So I believe you can go abroad and achieve every goals that you set. And allow me please to give like some proverbs. It's in Arabic, but it's universal. So it's not about religion. So in Proverbs said, Al-Madah Muhimmah. The material is important. The lesson that we deliver to our students is really important. Walakinnal mudarris ahammu minal madah. The teacher itself is more important than the material. So the last one is ruhul mudarris. So the spirit of the teacher is the most important thing, the one that really matters. So don't be afraid of any changing curriculum, even though alhamdulillah we have the Merdeka curriculum nowadays. But no matter curriculum is, as long as the faith in us, the ruh in us is a real teacher, we want to deliver the best, it will happen. So that's all what I can say. Thank you, Mr. Nana and everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Roy, and thank you, Mr. Nana.
School.
Sorry?
Your school name, because I don't know actually from what school you are.
Yes, I'm from Sabilina Islamic Elementary School. So I teach elementary. I teach younger students, not as you, as all teachers here teach high school students.
I see. So where is the place actually? I don't know. The school that you already work there.
It's in Bekasi.
Bekasi?
Yeah, near Cibubur.
Oh, close with Cibubur. Okay. Okay, thank you, Bu Fatia. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Oh,
sir.
your neighbor, Bu Patia.
Oh, really?
Medland.
Oh, yeah.
Next time, Mr. Abu visit there.
Bu Fatia is a guest speaker tonight, sir.
Yeah. Just learn. Just brief to say something. Please. Apa ya? Forget it with your friend when think about you in negative way. Just forget it.
Perfect advice. Very good, sir. Yes. Be positive. Don't think about negative things.
Yes. I'm agree that.
Okay, be positive. Thank you, Pak Abur. Okay, Bapak Ibu, for the time now, it's already 9:30 p.m. Okay, so maybe it's time for us to do the closing. But before that, please allow me to take pictures of you, all of you, I hope. So if there is still a lot of participants here, there are still 27 participants here. I will give you a little bit time to turn on your camera, and then after that, I will take pictures. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Patia
Already
Sarah,
study.
Pak Panda, speaker tonight in the seminars. Thank you, Bu Sarah, you give experience for English teachers, yeah. And then we visit in Japanese and the students. Okay, thank you, Bapak Abur. Please join here tonight.
Okay, Bapak Ibu, let me
Thank
take
you, Bu
pictures.
Putri, is the moderator
Thank you.
tonight.
Pak
And thank
Abang, thank
you
you,
for all
Pak Adi. Thank you
participants.
everybody. Bu Dona, Extra, Bu Aisyah. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime, Miss. Thank you so much for all
Ibu,
of
please
you.
open camera.
On camera.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I
1, 2,
will count down. 3,
3.
2, 1. Okay.
That all?
Okay, Bapak Ibu. Yes. Do we need to take it one more time?
Oh.
Okay, one more time ya Bapak Ibu. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bapak Ibu, thank you so much for your participation for this
Thank you,
evening.
Pandang Bu Putri.
Thank you so much. I hope that you will also attend the meeting for the next week, the next session, and also for the other session. Thank you so much for Pak Abur, Bu Fitra, Bu Hastanti, and then Bu Yusi, Pak Endang, and all of thank you, Bu
Okay, thank you,
Fatia,
Bu
Pak
Putri.
Akbar. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much for all the participants here.
Miss Putri,
May you have,
before
yeah.
closing, I want to all say together happy birthday to Mr. Abur for the last before the closing.
Okay,
Okay,
let's sing
for the
together.
music,
Let's sing
yeah.
together for Pak Abur. Happy birthday to
Everybody,
you. Happy
happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
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 Pak
happy
Abur.
birthday to
Pak
you.
Abur.
Happy birthday. Wish you all the best.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Bapak.
birthday,
Keep
Mr.
healthy.
Abur.
Pak
Yeah.
Good.
Healthy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, thank you
Assalamualaikum.
all.
Bye.
Thank you, Bu
Bapak Ibu, thank you so
Hastanti.
much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Nice
Thank you.
Yeah,
one.
thank you everyone. Bu
Everyone,
Tias,
thank
Bu Yusi, Pak
you.
Yes,
Haki,
Bu
Bu
Yusi. Bu
Putri,
Hastanti, thank
and
you.
the rest, of course, Abur.
Thank
Have
you,
a
everyone.
nice rest today. Assalamualaikum
Bye.
warahmatullahi
Bye
wabarakatuh.
bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Bye.
Nana, can I ask you to become a speaker
Good
for next?
night.
Me?
Nana, yes, yes. Can
Oh,
you?
really?
Pak Nana is ready to be a speaker. Next
Oh, really?
week.
But
Kanan yuk, Pak Nana.
I
Yeah.
will ask the headmaster first.
Oh.
He will chat you, okay?
Oh,
Alright.
that
Thank
master
you so
will say
much.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
believe.
you so much. Thank you so
Everyone,
much.
permission to leave.
Okay, Bu
Bye.
Sarah,
Good
thank
night.
you. Thanks for
Thank you,
helping
Pak
me.
Nanang.
Assalamualaikum.
Ya, Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh. Ya, tentu Bu Haja Hastanti.
Thank
You give
you, Bu
motivation for
Fitra.
MGMP tonight. Okay, closing tonight. Okay, thank you, Bu
Bu
Yusi, Pak
Putri.
Hakim.
Oke, ya Bu Putri,
Bu
Pak Hakim, thank
Putri.
you
Bu
semuanya.
Tias, Bu Dona.
Siap.
Izin live.
Okay.